The nemesis of Pam Ayres. It is Brenda Reed-Brownlee.
It's always the same, and you've only got yourself to blame, but you're feeling fit and all lit up, in your tent and kitting up, boots, backpack, roll-ups, ready roll, cold water to avoid dehydration, tablets, lighter, enough preparation, and it's over the top and into the noise, the pop, pop, pop of unadjusted mics, the squeal of person-powered generator bikes, the werewolf howl of an untuned voice, the tsunami growl of untamed guitars, the unwanted cries of kids all painted up as tigers and lost as stars, and it's all so bloody loud, and you can't see the main stage because of the crowd, and the mud's like something out of the trenches, and in the loos the stenches of death from chickpea curry. So you hold your breath and hurry back to the second stage, where a singer who is falling from the page of fame falls off the edge of the platform and flattens a nearly naked girl, and buttons twirl, and there's almost a riot, and you're searching for somewhere for a quiet smoke, perhaps a tiny toke or two. A woman in white drifts by you, 10 feet high. She is on stilts. Why? And munchies strike. And no, you're not taking your turn on the person-powered generator bike. You went without lunch and you need a bacon sandwich. But the bacon bats have all been sold. The last ostrich burger has turned to charcoal, and there's nothing but alfalfa sprouts and bleeding falafels, and the smell of incense is making you ill. You just can't cope. All hope is gone, and you might as well take that suicide pill. But wait, what's that they're playing? Oh, you love that song. And you strain to hear your favourite lines, and your memories have tears, and they taste of sad wine. You wave your lighter, though no one can see. You've even forgotten you needed a pee, and you lie down in wet grass and sing along, and dream, and doze, and wake, to find that your money's all gone, as it always goes, sucked up in this carnival of harmony and laughter. It is the morning after, and you blag some cash and have a bleeding falafel in a bun. You're not surprised that it tastes like dung. You didn't sign up for this. And your battle against nature has not been won. Your bladder's begging you for a piss. So you take a pee behind a tree, retreat to your camp, get out of your damp clothes and into an even damper sleeping bag, and close your eyes. But you can't shut out the distant whine of Billy Bragg, and you realise that once again you haven't even copped a shag. It's always the same, and you've only got yourself to blame, and it's a mystery that, like politicians, you do not learn from history, but every time forget the war you went through the year before, when you swore you'd never, ever go to a festival again. I do that one because I was pretty certain Richard must have gone to a festival or two. This next one's a bit more to do with when I was 64-bit, although the lady in this poem is nearer 74 or possibly even 84. She needs a stick. It's always the same, and I've only got myself to blame, but it's in my blood. I did green and common, and things like that aren't soon forgotten. In my day, we knew how to be naughty, not like these kids today, drunk on WKD-40 or whatever they call it. Anyway, in my bag I carry a flag, not with the revolution's burning flame in red and black, no, a Zimmer frame in cream and latte with pensioner rampant. I've started this new old age party, stripped off me camouflage and khaki, smart casual now on a zip-up cardi. It was time for us to demonstrate, no shouting, we just remonstrate. We didn't want vendetta, we were after something better, and our slogan was a killer, V for vanilla. We had postcards, not placards, the others wouldn't risk it, that said important things like no VAT on biscuits, down with things that we don't like, support the Daily Mail, I banned that one, more Emmerdale at weekends, a whiter shade of pale. But But anyway, as I said to the arresting officer, we didn't mean to start a rumble with that drive-by in our hood. We wound the windows down to grumble, and you know we grumble good. And we were fueled by Jack Just Tesco Value Sauvignon. And when that chap said, "What's your beef, man?" and I answered, "Bourguignon," I didn't intend any disrespect, but it all kicked off with that. And a walking stick's quite handy when they've knocked off your best hat. And I know I should have wisdom. I should be Granny who knows best, but I couldn't resist yelling "fucking pigs," and I had to resist the rest. We set out to protest mildly at what annoys us all, like low-slung jeans that show boys' pants, print that's far too small, long waiting lists for hip-hops, cyclists without lights, those groups of large young people who frighten us at night, though we wouldn't dare speak up loudly because the hooligans might hear, and they know we're growing older. And they know we feel the fear of loss, not just our gloves and specs, but youth, power, love, respect, wealth, influence, health, mobility, safety, security, dignity, stability, autonomy, authority, worth, personality, our confidence, independence, driving licenses, senses, sense, our homes, our rights, our friends, in fact, everything that makes life worth living. And finally, life itself. But no one loves you when you mourn, no one wants to hear us rage, and Puce doesn't go with all the skins. We should hide ourselves in beige, but I didn't, and I'm here in the cells again, and it's always, always the same, and if that loo in the corner stinks, I've only myself to blame. Prison food's worse than bleeding falafels. I was on the bog all night, and it's here in this cell where I eat and sleep. Some things just aren't right. But my cellmates lent me a book to read. I'll start on it today. It's clearly meant for us, because it's called 50 Shades of Grey. And I hope it'll give me new ideas on how we can get our way, because at last I've learned from history, this is the moment when, I swear, I'll never, ever, ever demonstrate